This story is taken from the Bible in Matthew chapter 8, verses 1 through 17. Jesus traveled from town to town, performing amazing miracles and healing people who were sick or hurt. Many people who saw him do these miracles were so amazed that they followed him from town to town, and the word spread about the power of Jesus. The more people heard about him, the more sick people they brought to him. A man who had a disease called leprosy heard about the miracles of Jesus. Leprosy is a very contagious disease that makes people have sores and scabs all over their body. This man had painful sores all over, and he had to live far away from all his friends and family so they wouldn't catch the disease. When the man heard about Jesus, he went to seek him out so he could be healed. When he finally found Jesus, the man said, "Lord, if you are willing, heal me from this disease." Jesus told the man he was willing to heal him, and he reached out his hand to touch him. At the moment of Jesus' touch, the man's disease disappeared. He was completely healed. Well, the man was overjoyed. But Jesus told him not to tell anyone, except for the priest. Then Jesus went to the next town, and yet even more people heard about his miracles. A centurion, a Roman officer who was the leader over 100 men, came to Jesus and told him about one of his servants who was very sick and paralyzed. Jesus asked the centurion if he should come to the man's house to heal his servant. The centurion had great faith. He said to Jesus, "I don't deserve to have you come to my house. I know you have the power, though. I am the boss over my men, and if I tell one to come, he comes. And if I tell one to do something, he does that." This man knew that Jesus didn't have to come all the way to his house to heal his servant. He believed Jesus had power to say the man would be healed even from a distance away. Jesus was amazed at the faith of the centurion. In fact, he told his followers that this man's faith was greater than any he had seen. Then Jesus turned to the centurion and told him that his servant would be healed and he could go back to his home. When the centurion got back home, he found that at this exact moment, the servant was healed. After that, Jesus continued traveling through the town. He came to the home of his disciple Peter and saw Peter's mother-in-law lying sick in bed with a fever. Jesus touched the woman's hand, and she was immediately well again. She got right up and started serving Jesus. That evening, more people who had heard about Jesus' miracles came to Jesus and brought their sick friends for help. Some of the people were sick, and some of the people who were brought to Jesus had been possessed by demons. Jesus told all the people they were healed, and they were. The people who saw this were amazed at the power of Jesus.